New vlog. Hi. I am getting ready to do a one-on-one virtual breathwork session. I really don't do these that often anymore. Every now and again it's kind of cool. It like keeps me sharp. I feel like the last vlog left on such a crazy cliffhanger. You guys didn't even get to see the other outfit that I was talking about. It doesn't matter now, but just to fill you in, the acting class that I did was so fun. It was like so fun. Man, I am like a person that loves to go into a bit. Like, that's my thing. And so being able to go into bits with like strangers and just, it was a lot of improv. It was just so fun. And it was just so inspiring to like use that part of my brain, like the imagination part of my brain. I'm like, wow, I need to use this muscle a lot more for one. And then it was also just inspiring to, yeah, be around so many creative people and see how they interpret things. And like, we just did a bunch of little games and like workshop activities that really were like uncomfortable and hard in moments, but like so fun. And back in college, I did try to take an acting class, but I was so scared and I quit. Or I dropped out of it like after the first class. I was like so nervous. My lips were so dry. I had to do like an improv thing and I just couldn't do it. And so it feels cool to be at this age where like my ego is not that big and I don't really care if I like sound stupid or look dumb or whatever. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Like I feel like I'm glad that I'm just trying new things. Kind of want to keep that alive. Like if I can find another random class of something to do, like I want to go do it. But yeah, today, as always, are y'all over these vlogs? Like it's just me in this room really. And I don't take anywhere and I tell you I'm going to and then I don't. We got a virtual. This is actually a pretty exciting week business-wise. So I only work 3 days out of the week, fun fact, like take calls. So for the next 3 days, every day is like dedicated to kind of some 2025 visions of mine, which is exciting. I do have to go and get into this call though. Just to preface that without making it too long of a clip right now. Today I'm diving into some meetings about my expansion of the exhale and how I want to kind of revamp it for 2025 and some visions within that. I don't want to jinx it and speak too soon on it. Tomorrow I have a call about an international retreat that I want to host next year, just to plant that seed. And then Thursday I have a meeting about, what do I have a meeting about? Oh, also kind of expansion, just overall my business in general and like how to scale it a little bit more. Some methods that I'm going to try out. Yeah, it's kind of an exciting week as far as like setting up 2025 right now. So Q4 activity, but I gotta go. I got a client. Woo-wee! She's doing the damn thing today, guys. Let me just go in my guest room because I never go in here. I am very tempted to rent this puppy out again, but... Oh, I didn't tell you guys. Little update. I extended my lease. I know, I was ready to be in Florida too. But my lease ended originally New Year's Eve, which is just chaotic. Like between holiday travels and my birthday on January 5th, like it's just too much happening, too many emotions happening. Girl's gonna be 31. And I did not have enough time to figure out anything before the end of October because I had to give a 60-day notice. So we got a 3-month extension. Lease now ends end of March, which is just like kind of cool and kind of funny because I always move in spring despite last year. Last year was the only year that I didn't do that. When I moved to Atlanta, it was like March 24th. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. So it feels like a very full circle moment. I just got off of a very fun Zoom call that has me really nervous, but really excited. Taking some risks here as I can't even talk, as a business owner going into year 6. But I never regret investing into what I do. Like I've never been like, oh, I wish I didn't invest in myself. Like when has that ever happened? Like what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. That's the thing. Like I feel like some of y'all or just people in general, like you think people know what they're doing. You're like, man, they have it all figured out. No. This girl at the end of the acting class said something that is like really stuck in my brain. But she was like, I realized that we're just all improving life. And I was like, we really are. Like no one knows what the hell is going on. We're all just improving all day. All of our interactions, all of our decisions, we're just like, I think so. There's that. I'm about to go on a run just to like clear my head and get out of the house for a second. I think the sun is trying to come out. It's very overcast, but it's still like 70 degrees. And then I've got 2 more calls today. I have a call with my assistant and then I have a Connected Camping end of the year call with my business partner. So yeah, a little productive Tuesday. Man, I want to look back at this clip a year from now and be so happy that I did this and took this little leap of faith because I am nervous about this one. Really trust in the process with what I'm about to get into for 2025. Hello. I haven't been vlogging really, but what's new? I did run a little 3-mile run, which felt really good, but it's been a long time. A long time. I think 2 weeks ago I just did like a mile, just like a little random mile run, and that was like, it's hard to think that I ran 10 miles this year. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of took me out. Then I went to Marshall's and got necessities. I got new underwear and bras and some candles. And I almost started to get the Christmas stuff going, but I was like, let me chill out. We did get a Christmas candle, but let me take my time. Let me enjoy the fall decor I still have going right now. I'm just gonna take a little breather right now, to be honest. I'm gonna just take a second to myself. It's 5:15. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with everyone that always watches these, and y'all know that's all I do, but I've whined about this before. Living alone, working from home, with no pets, and single, it gets weird. It's really weird. And then now that daylight savings is here and it's dark, like right now, the sun is setting and it's 5. The winter blues are trying to blue, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. We're doing our best to go on runs and stay busy and date our friends. But I actually saw this reel today that like spoke to me, because this girl basically was like, it's so funny that if someone says like, I don't have any friends and I'm sad about it, we can like empathize with that. We like understand and we are more supportive to that statement. Somebody that's like, man, I don't have a romantic partner and I'm sad, people kind of always immediately follow up with like, focus on yourself and it'll happen when it's supposed to. Like usually you just get hit with this focus on yourself thing. And I'm like, why don't people say that when you about friends? Like, I know it's different. Those are different things. But at the same time, like, I guess I'm just validating anyone, my other fellow lover girls out there, that like, it's okay to want a romantic relationship. Like, I want one. I would like one. And I feel like there's like a shame on wanting that. Like saying that out loud, I'm already like, ooh, am I gonna keep that in? But yes, hi, I would like that. And I just feel like when you say it, people immediately meet it with like, focus on yourself and it'll happen when it's supposed to and blah, 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 blah. All the things people routinely say when you say those things. But like, that doesn't change the fact that I can focus on myself, I can go to therapy, I can do all the things, but that doesn't change the fact that I like a romantic partner. Like, can we be allowed to say that? Is that okay? Anyway, that's my TED Talk. I'm gonna chill out for a second and then I think my dinner plans are at like 7:30. So, this is reality. I am emotionally hungover because I was crying a lot last night and it's not anything I want to like totally talk about. Look at what's happening. But more so just want to shed light on reality that like I am not always this positive little girly. And I have a call in 20 minutes with a client. And this is what we look like and feel like. And I have to like put that aside for 90 minutes. And then I have another call like an hour after that. So reality of entrepreneurship and, you know, I'm always kind of like talking about the freedom that comes with it. And there is so much freedom and I love it. Rather do this than have to clock in somewhere and be around a bunch of people and feel like this. So that's a whole blessing in itself. But it's still like some days are still like this where I'm like, I want to spend the day in bed in my feelings. And I'm actually really honestly grateful for that because, you know, my job or whatever keeps me going, gives me a reason to get out of the bed. I have a reason to get out of the bed. I have clients, you know, that in itself is something to be grateful for. But yeah, I'm just like, between daylight savings, changes that are going on in my life, and just life. Like everything is so beautiful, like genuinely. I'm not even saying that to be this like fake optimistic person. And it's just like a weird feeling because like as hard as I was crying last night, guys, and I mean, the waterworks were coming down. I took a bath and cried in the bath. It was the whole thing. I like totally know, like 100% know that this is like the universe's timing. Like I know that like there'll be a time when I look back on this time, shit, even a month from now, let alone next year, and I'll like totally understand. Or you know, like maybe I won't totally understand, but I completely trust God's timing, universe's timing. Like, I know. Things are all working in my favor. I truly believe that. Do I always understand the shit? No. It doesn't feel like that's in my favor, but okay. And one day you realize that it was. Despite how sad girl I feel right now, I am also, like, know how temporary it is. Anyway, oh man, I look crazy. The bags under my eyes are crazy. I'm gonna prepare for this client call. It is my last call with a 3-month client. I go over and review everything we've worked on thus far. And then as soon as this call is done, I'm gonna call my mom. Thank God for moms. It's 8 o'clock and I had 2 calls and then I watched Lost and took a nap on my couch, and I just kind of felt my feels today. I didn't record that because I was in my feels, so I didn't think about this camera. And I told myself, okay, you're gonna lay around, you can take a nap, you can do all that. But it's 7 o'clock, you're gonna get up and go to the gym. Well, it's 8 o'clock, and so I'm an hour late, but I'm still gonna go. And there's this quote going around on Instagram right now that I'm probably gonna turn into a reel, but stick to the plan, not your mood. Because although a part of me, there's that part of my brain that was like, just give yourself a day, girl, you're sad. Also know that I will feel really glad that I went. And although I'm in my feels, having music blasting in my ears while I am like doing hard things also sounds really medicinal. So we're headed to the gym at 8 o'clock. The sound of rain on leaves is such a cute little sound. Ignore how I look. Just let me be, y'all. We're friends here, right? Good morning. I slept in. I'm teaching week 3 of Broken Open very soon. Broken Open is this virtual, call it a breathwork sanctuary, because it really is. But it's essentially a program online I dedicated to those going through any kind of heartbreak, romantic grief, anything like that. Whether it's a situationship or relationship, it's all okay. And so yeah, we're on week 3. We have 1 more week to go. It's 4 weeks long. And I've been really enjoying that. It's interesting, from the first time I ran it, both times I didn't plan to be going through emotional things. This time around, the emotions aren't directly tied to just romance. Although I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I'm feeling the singledom lately. It's a lot of different things. So it's just interesting. I don't know, the timing is kind of right on time always, even for me. Anyway, I'm just doing my morning little stroll here. I don't do it every single day. I'm not gonna act like I do. It's been a little moody week. We're gonna see what today brings. We listened to like an hour of affirmations this morning. Usually I only listen to like 15 minutes. We needed a lot today. Go on to some Chinese medicine sounds. These are all correlated with different organs in the body, different feelings in the system. Starting with the liver that processes anger. I want you to first exhale everything out and make some space. Or maybe your hand is on your belly just to get that mind-body connection. Week 3 of Broken Open, done. Usually right after the actual live session, go in and like get the recording up and get the email scheduled and do all these things to go out, like to schedule out the homework. But right now, I just need a second. I need to walk out of this room and take a break. Yes, I use a chair over here, as you saw, as my setup. It just like perfectly is the height for my laptop, so I can be seated and teaching. Okay. Everything is everything. Put all of this stuff away. I actually moved my 2:30 call, my business call that I had, to tomorrow, which I don't like to schedule anything on Fridays, but I did it early so that I can just get it over with like 9:30 tomorrow, because I want to go to the gym. I'm a gym girl when I'm in my feelings, apparently. I'm like feeling better today. I'm just moody. I'm just a moody girl. And it's not even that time of the month. I'm just moody. It's just like noon right now. Change out this laundry. Is this dry? No, of course it's not. Just kidding. Honey crisp a day. Just the doctor away. I'm gonna go train with Markion, my dog, my right hand, my holistic trainer. If you're in Atlanta and you're like, want a trainer, but you're like scared of like the trainers that just, I don't know, they just look scary. He's not one of those. Honestly, it's like therapy. Like when I go train with a Markion, I have like realizations about my whole life. So highly recommend. It's like soul coaching and also holistic like physical training, but there's just so many layers to it. It's so much more than just like picking heavy stuff up. I realized that like I don't want to fill emotions with like busyness, but also for someone like me, a stagnant mind, or like a not busy is the word, but like, yeah, a dormant mind for me lately is just tough, and like it leaves room for like obsession or overanalyzing or critiquing. And I'm saying this like not to avoid the emotions and thoughts and feelings, like that's fine, but because I'm about to journal right now. I'm about to drink a smoothie and journal. I just, you know, stay active, stay going, keep going. Like sitting in the thoughts forever just kind of like, yeah, like I said, allows for overthinking is the word that I couldn't find there. Trying to keep it moving and grooving, but it's also tough because it's November. It's the end of the year. It's seasonally time to just slow down, you know? So trying to respect the seasons, but also stick to the plan, not my mood. Laundry is laundrying. I just got back from the gym. It was good. I'm really excited actually for tomorrow because I know I'm working with Sweat House. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Sweat House, but it is basically a sauna, cold plunge, contrast therapy studio. I get started tomorrow with like going and basically making content there. And that in itself, like I cannot wait. I cannot wait to sit my ass in a cold ass tub and just reset my nervous system. Like I can't wait. But in other news, oh my God, I hope this works. Did we talk about this? My juicer hasn't been working and it's been tragic, and I haven't juiced since before I went to Brazil. What had happened was I reached out to Nama and I was like, bruh, what's good? And they were like, we'll send you this part because I'm pretty sure somehow, wow, it looks totally different. Looks like a totally different part. Okay, are you gonna be able to see? Can you see that these are not the same? These are not the same. Look how big this like rose up. That is so interesting. Anyway, this wasn't fitting, and I'm pretty sure it's the reason why my juicer wasn't working. Let's just see if it actually fits in here, because that one did not. Fits like a glove. If you saw how much I struggled with that last one, oh my God. Oh my God, I can juice again! I don't have anything to test it. I have an apple, but I really don't want to eat that apple. Oh wait, I do have shit. Okay, just to test it, we're gonna use these apples that I don't even really want. I need to know that I can juice again. I haven't juiced it so long, guys! I'm so excited! That went on so much smoother than the other one. I can't even, how did it swell? How did it no longer fit my juicer? They sent this to me for free, by the way, and they responded so fast. Like, great customer service. Namawell, great customer service. Really impressed. Put this whole apple in here because that's what you're supposed to be able to do with Namas. Maybe that's how it broke though. Let's see. Oh my God, please work. It sounds better. It sounds way better. It sounds like it's gonna work. It was like sounding crazy, y'all. Like it was like clearly not working. So excited. I'm about to go to the grocery store ASAP. We are back in business, baby. Yellow, yellow. This is the official winter hoodie that we will live in. We got fresh curls on Didac. Still drying a little bit. Bed not made. This is real life. I have no plans today or tomorrow. This is like a very open weekend. This doesn't really happen usually. I'm very sore. Been a very active week, so I think I was gonna play volleyball, which still could spontaneously happen, I guess. Or I was just thinking about taking like a really long walk just to get out of the house. It's been a moody one. I don't really know. Like everything is fine, you know. Everything is really great. I also don't really want to sweat out the fresh curls. That's also a thing. I think in the midst of these being the last months of my time here in Atlanta, there's like the slightest, I don't know if grief is the word, but I guess there's just like a little bit of, yeah, I guess grief. This place has been really good to me the last 8 years, but it's also just not where I'm supposed to, it doesn't feel like where I'm supposed to keep growing into. So I'm just trying to like soak up Atlanta while I'm still here. Probably go to the infamous Piedmont Park, walk the Beltline, do the Atlanta thing. let me close it out. Wouldn't be a vlog. Oh my god, there's a bug in my house. We interrupt this for a panic attack. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Woo! Water bugs, aka they look like fucking roaches. I don't know. Not a fan. Not a fan. Anyway, as we were saying before I just clutched my pearls, I'm gonna unload these groceries and close out this vlog. Ooh, I think I'm scared to make mental commitments to my body unless my body really wants to do it. But I got a bunch of stuff to juice. And in my head, I'm like a 7-day high raw, high juicing into maybe like a 3-day fast, into maybe even a longer fast, but we'll see. Also, I want to contrast therapy every day for 7 days and just see how my brain changes. I don't know, maybe stay tuned for that. Shout out to Candy also because, hey if you're watching, she gave me some dope recipes to try out that I've never had before. So yeah, I'm going to make myself a little soup, take me a shower, and go to bed. We're gonna have to, I gotta keep it moving, keep it active because daylight savings and living alone and working from home is a crazy little combination, and we're only like a week into this thing. So that being said, unpack all of this stuff and I will see y'all in the next vlog. I think this means we're friends again. I think I'm making consistent vlogs again. So I'll see y'all next time. Peace!